Hello everyone and welcome to today's 5-Minute Friday. Today we're taking cuttings from rosemary. This is rosemary plant. We're right at the end of July, nearly the beginning of August. This is a fantastic time to take your rosemary because the cuttings are soft and they take a lot easier. I'll explain what I mean by that. So we take cuttings from rosemary this time of year a huge amount. They take a long time. You have to be patient with rosemary. It's a slow growing plant, specifically when it comes to propagation and taking cuttings. So we'll do what we can to share on the camera, but this is a soft wood cutting, so you can see it's fairly flexible. This is the new growth, so you can see on the stem it's quite dark at the base, you'd almost call woody, and as you move up you get to a point where it's a very, very light, almost white, very light ivory green colour. That's where we're going to take the cutting from because it's nice and soft, it's this year's growth and it's that much easier to take. So I've already filled this container with some compost. I've used the standard compost that we use for all our seeds and all our cuttings. So it's a multi-purpose but with not too much feed in it. A seed and cutting compost would be perfect as well. And I've got this lid. You can improvise, you can use all sorts of different things for this, but the reason I'm going for the lid as opposed to a polythene bag is we want it to remain moist, but we don't want very, very high humidity levels with the rosemary. And if we have a very hot day, I'll even put it at this slight slant so you still get a bit of air coming in. But to begin with, I'm just going to cover it up once we've taken the cutting. So they're taking the cuttings nice and easy. So we take one of those young bits of growth here and I'm going to cut the stem and try not to cut any leaf, and I'm just going to cut it off below a node, which a node is where the leaf comes from. So the cutting is about an inch and a half long. I'm just going to place it, even use the tip of the scissors, just make a little hole and place it in there. Don't push it down, don't shove it in, just very, very slightly, just tuck it in so it's nice and secure. I've pre-watered this as well and we'll water it afterwards as well, just so we've got a nice lot of moisture in there. Sounds like there's some sort of air show going on above us. So I just carry on working my way around the plant and just filling it up. So a lot of the time we will only take 3 or 4 cuttings of a plant, but with rosemary, if you've only got this one plant, I would take loads of cuttings, as many as you possibly can find space for, because they are harder to get rooted, they take a lot longer. So it will be at least 2 months before we can pop these on to a bigger size. That's how long they can take to root. And that's in really good conditions. It might even be 3 months. So keep it moist, but not too wet. Cover it up. Simple as that. Enjoy it. If you've got any questions at all, just ask. We're here to help.